What's up, folks? Science Morning Update, February 5th. ADP employment just came out. QRA is next, up in 10 minutes at 8:30. That's going to really kind of set the path forward, I think. In past QRA announcements, what we've seen is, a generous bond buying aspect and just kind of put an auto bid on the market. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the same. That was last year, a couple times. Early last year is when we just started seeing that march to all-time highs. You wouldn't get a dip more than like 5 or 10 points, and it was just auto buy. Everything was just a buy, and we just kind of slowly ground up. So that is a possibility. I don't know if that's the case. We will see. We need to get really above this 65, 70 to get a march up north. 53 is your overnight high, and overnight low is 20. So we dipped down to that overnight and have kind of been hiking back, but kind of a tight range here, considering what's been going on. So a lot of, we're going to die with tariffs all the way down to 59.48. 36 was the low the last time. And it's really this 59.50 area that we're watching. So I would say 59.50 to pretty much 15.20 here, or 10.15 is going to be this range we need to break out of. We could even extend that range to 51.50, a 200 point range basically. But it's, we've just kind of been coiling, right? We can't get above this. We can't get below that. Everything is stick saved. So I'm agnostic right now. I lean obviously to the bull side because, everything is being bought. So as of now, they're not letting this down. So then I'm going to, figure that that's, bullish. But yeah, so the 59.50 is really that level here. 79.81, that's your 100-day moving average with a high level here. You have the 15, again, 5,900, 5,905, 6,000, 6,005, 6,100, 6,105. These have really tended to be levels that have held. So I would watch those. The loss of 6,000, 6,005, I'd start looking at the downside. We get above 6,100, 105, I think we, start to march towards the upside. But we really haven't had confirmation of any real move outside this 51, 50, 49, 50. I mean, you could actually go down to, 5,800. I don't know. It's just kind of a wonky, no direction. We will move, and it will be a trend move. And I don't know when, but I think we're going to bounce here and toggle until we figure out a clean direction. And again, I don't know which way that is. 33 is your pivot. I like that 33, 36 level. We're just above it now. Magic green line's at 47. I'd like to see that to get this into more upward movement. 60.17 is your monthly VWAP. 98, that kind of falls into the 605, right? 87, decent level. 51 here, that's your S2. That's going to be the muy importante level. We lose that, and then the structure, I think, is really, everybody and their mother has that level as something they're watching. I've watched it all. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry on Twitter's got 49.50. So in my opinion, if everyone's got it, then that's going to be something to look at. We toggled there yesterday, and but look, the wick, right? We boom, and then we got it back up, right? So they're going to keep this up. R1 is 80. 89 is a high level. I do like the low level sticking. That's the 61.11. So it's kind of in that 6,000, 6,005. R2 is 15. A lot of traffic in here. It's really kind of hard to say where this is going to park. R3 is at 61, 62. I don't know. Interesting, on the SPX, we've cleaned up everything. So we've had double and triple cash gaps and monster cash gaps, and this looks like grandma's teeth, right? But everything is clean. Like, they cleaned everything up. This cleaned up yesterday. We cleaned up that last of that cash gap. I believe that was the ending of a triple one. Anyway, The next cash gap down is 59.05. So when market cleans stuff up, it typically, like if there's a down here, I'd love to see like a market go down to 58, 50, 44, clean those up, and then the reversal happens, right? So you're going to clean up your loss structure and then move in the opposite direction. So, but I don't know here because we're cleaning up on both sides. There was, upside, downside, they've all been filled, and now we're just, kind of, again, stuck in this range. So it needs to find guidance, and I don't know what that is. So as of now, I don't know. ES down 24, NASDAQ down 150, Dow down 97, Russell's creeping in at just up 1. Euro, huge swings here. 102 to 105 has to break, right? So it came down, almost tested the 102, and then ripped back up. These are pretty substantial moves. A lot coming with the euro, with the German elections on the 23rd. We're going to keep an eye on that because moving forward, this currency is going to get very interesting. Other than that, I wish I had guidance for you, but I'm agnostic. I don't know. I mean, I could give you reasons this will go up. I'll give you reasons this will go down. But I think we just look at the fact that 33, 37 is your first. Above that, we're going to be slightly bullish. Below that, we're going to be slightly bearish. We get down below the 605, 6,000, preferably 98, the S1, then I'm looking downside. And then my target's 59, 51. Above the 37, the 71, fine. 80, okay. 89, but I would look at 61, 61.05. So, again, I don't know. We'll see what the QR says. We'll see what Trump says. This is just, I think this is chaos before we get the trend move, and that chaos can last a few days, a few weeks until we really get a defined move. So just stay nimble, and I wouldn't get married to any side.